On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. The latest U.S. drought monitor is out, and it shows abnormally dry, moderate drought, and severe drought conditions for the western borders of Kansas and Nebraska, all the way to the eastern borders of Pennsylvania, Kansas, Nebraska, to a lesser extent Missouri, have areas of extreme and exceptional drought. Both the European and American weather models retain the warmer, drier forecast for this next week, and agricultural commodities traded sharply higher across the board because of it. December corn closed up 25, November soybeans up 52, and Kansas City wheat up 27 by the bushel. Predictably, cash basis levels have a slightly weaker tone. USDA reported new export sales for the period June 2 through 8, as the new corn export sales were 11.6 million bushels, and soybean sales were 19.4 million bushels. Now, there were two more cargoes of U.S. milo sold to China, pushing the total milo on the books yet to be shipped for this crop year to 19.6 million bushels. As South Texas experiences triple-digit temperatures, harvesting in the Rio Grande Valley continues to gain momentum, and harvest in the Corpus Christi area is now only days away. For help marketing your grains, contact John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how did the sale go?
Went good. Lighter numbers this week. Last week had right at 700. This week, 550 was the total compared with last week's sale. Overall quality of the cattle at today's sale just wasn't quite as attractive as in weeks past. Demand remains very strong for those better quality kids and yearlings. Slaughter cows and bulls, near steady on those. Still very strong demand for the heavyweight and high yielding slaughter cows, bulls. Really not enough cow-calf pairs or bred cows on the market to test today's market. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from $2 up to a high of near $275, mostly $215 to $250. Better quality heifer calves weighing 400 to 600 pounds, $185, all the way up to a high of $245, mostly from $2 to $225. Slaughter cows average to high yielding from 79 to 95. Did have some of the highest yielding slaughter cows, several of those from 96 all the way up to the top cow today was $1.18. Thin or very low yielding cows, including some of those longhorn cross cows, from 50 to 75. Slaughter bulls average to high yielding 95 to 115. Most of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 116 all the way up to a high of 134.
So it sounds like you had a good sale. What was the count?
550 today.
Now, the heat been with us, going to be with us, and maybe a degree or two more next week. What do you say, sheep and goats and then cattle?
It's going to be hard to follow up that 14,000 head of sheep and goats. But you know what? We've got one more big week to get through, I think, leading up to that Eid holiday. Some of those animals sold very well that fit. The nanny goats, the big yearling type billies and all was extremely good market. So I think another week of 10,000 or more sheep and goats. Next week, special calf sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale. I'm looking for at least 800 to 900 head of cattle.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
You bet. At the office would be 325-653-3371. Feel free to call the mobile phone, 234-7895.
Go find you a cold drink in a shade tree, all right?
I might just do that, Larry.
We'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Thank you now.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the meats. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, $1.16 higher at $90.89 in the Thursday afternoon report. Federal slaughter for the week through Thursday, 1.85 million head. That compares to the 1.857 million head last week and the 1.8668 million head during the same week last year. As we look toward wholesale box prices, higher with a 301 increase in the choice, a 32-cent increase in the select. USDA estimates the weekly federal slaughter 500,000 head through Thursday, compared to 495,000 last week and 498,000 during the same period last year. Looks like USDA is concerned 185 sales in Nebraska, while the Western Corn Belt sales were 188 on Thursday. Don't show any Texas sales. So we're looking from 185 to 188 on the hoof in the dirt. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Thursday. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. It is Thursday evening, looking toward a Friday sale. What's it looking like tonight, Kenny?
Well, we're pretty busy, but the heat's got to slow down a little bit, Larry. So we target on about $13.50 right now. I imagine we'll tag up close to 14.5 before we get through tonight, maybe a few more.
Yeah.
And thinking we'll probably have 17 to 1,800, something like that. Maybe a few more.
What is your mix like right now?
Got about, probably going to have around 400 cows. And out of that mix, got several strings of yearlings. You know, got one deal's got, 40, 50 calves and, a lot of little 20, 30, 40 head deals,
Right.
Don't have any great big consigners. Got a couple nice little strings of cows. Got one man sent 80 cows in here. We palpated about 50-something of them. And they're going to be kind of bred all over the board. And kind of good age cows, kind of 6-year-olds, 5 and 6, just some middle-aged cows. They had about 30 pair on those. And then I've got a set of heifers here, 6 or 8 pair on them. And then after that, we palpated the rest of them. They'll be bred to Corriente bulls, just kind of good black quarter bloods. Make a good set of cows for anybody. So.
Well, good.
We're going to have a good set.
That'll be at Milam County Livestock there on the Little River on Friday. Kenny Mingus, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate it. I'll talk to you bright and early Monday.
Thank you.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite. What happened here today?
Well, Weesach and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesach is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed mesquite and Weesach control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We are on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Well, it was pretty hot last week, but it's slowing down a little bit. I guess the actual temperatures kind of pull everybody back a little bit. We've people had some bulls get injured and stuff like that. We plugged a lot of holes last week, but we still have a nice set of Charolais bulls, full 2-year-olds on hand. And we got a few 2-year-old Herefords, a couple of horns and a pole, and then we got several of them fall bulls, pole Herefords here, and a few Angus bulls, and got a mane or two standing amongst the guys. And so a little variety, nice selection if anybody needs anything.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Well, they can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660. You can sure find me under a shade tree at the house after lunch.
Well, I tell you what, I'm praying for cooler weather and some moisture for you. How about that?
There you go. That'd be good.
Thank you, Leroy.
Thank you, Larry. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's our Friday sale shaping up Thursday evening?
We got some good yearlings to sell. We're tagging on 200 right now, so I imagine we'll get another 100 head in 4 in the morning. Got a handful of cows, no palpates, mostly yearlings up there. Some good calves. Got some good calves to sell up there. Some black steers. Got another set of black steers and heifers mixed. So gonna have a good sale tomorrow. So probably around that 300 again. So.
Looks like 300 or more there at Beeville with Rodney Butler. Rodney, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
Yeah, you can reach me here at the sale barn at 361-358-1727. Call me on my mobile, 645 5,000 shoes, sir.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you Sunday evening.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We're on the line with Russell Heller, Lexington Livestock Commission Company. Russell, how is the Saturday sale shaping up Thursday evening?
Yes, sir. I know about 3 or 4 sets of calves already. One man's going to have about 60 Charolais crosses. Another one's going to have 30 crossbred calves, F1s, and a couple of other people's going to have some black and yellow calves.
Is the heat slowing you down a little bit?
A little bit. People are still baling hay. They're trying to get it before it burns up. And, they're working some calves still, so that's good.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Saturday sale in Lexington, Russell Heller.
Sure, you can get me on my cell. That number is 979-820-7002.
Russell, I appreciate the call. Thanks for doing so, and we'll talk to you Monday after it's all over with.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hi, neighbor. I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Tracy Phillips of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Tell us about High Point Ranch, one of your listings, Tracy.
High Point Ranch is a wonderful place. Secluded property, offers 97 acres of high fence atop a hill with a custom home, a guest house, a shop, a processing room, and tons of other opportunities for someone who's looking for that lodge feel type property. The home offers custom hickory flooring, high ceilings lined with ponderosa pine, several uses of reclaimed longleaf pine, as well as some very nice custom features, including over 2,300 square foot of covered porches that go all the way around and offer a great place to view those hill country sunsets. There are multiple storage buildings on this property, so just about anything someone can think of, they can do here. It has an excellent well that is 406 foot deep, offers a 2,500 gallon storage tank. Uses could be a great homestead. That's what it's used for currently. It could be a hunting getaway. It could be a deer operation, as it is perimeter high fenced. And with this property come 35 axis, 1 Sika buck, and 4 does. And there is fantastic fishing and kayaking within 15-20 minute drive to the Llano River. Stars like you have never seen, and privacy that is super hard to come by these days, and easily accessible from US Highway 377 and just 15 miles between Junction and Rock Springs.
How can we reach you?
That's pretty easy. You can call me directly on my cell at 512-393-9996, and I am known for my quick callback time. Or you can visit us at homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, we had a sale in San Saba. How did it go?
You bet, Larry. We had a really good sale. I thought a choice offering of cattle overall from the top to the bottom. We had right at 2,606 head of cattle today. The cattle, like I said, were basically most of them all new crops. The calves, a lot of those cattle were weaned and been weaned 30 to 60, 90 days, kind of depending on what sets they were. I thought overall the stocker steers, after last week's big increase, they were overall steady to maybe $3 lower. We didn't have quite as many of those real high end. Some was due to the condition, too, just the flesh on the cattle. But it was a very strong mark on that. We had a group of 14 steers, weighed 598 on the stocker side. Brought 261 right at $1,561 on those. I thought overall stocker heifers probably still steady to $3 to $4 lower, just because of the flesh condition on some of these really new crop calves that were just a very, very good condition today, flesh wise. Overall, the feeder steers, I thought they were steady to $4 higher. I had a really good choice group of 56 steers, Angus steers in one group, weighed 753 at $220.5. Dollared out $1,660 and some change. I thought he'd get into the feeder heifers. They were probably $5 to $7 higher. Had a group of 5 heifers, weighed 776 at $203, right at $1,575 a little change. Give the packer cows, I thought, and bulls, they were all fully steady. Pairs and bred cows were also steady. Top pairs today had a really good set of black baldy pairs, first calf. Had not had bulls back with them, young calves on side. They brought 2,600. So, Larry, very good day. Want to compliment all of our buyers and sellers. Very good day today at the market and the way it is.
What do you see for Mason Monday?
I think with this heat and everything, we'll see some of the cattle that are in really good shape, ready to go, just so that they don't lose any weight with this heat and some of the humidity stays around. You'll see some of those calves are ready to go. They'll move them on in this week, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Go to our website also for additional information updates.
All right, we'll talk to you Sunday evening and see how Mason's Monday sale is progressing.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Maybe here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1171, Brownsville 1071, yellow corn to Corpus 550, Progresso $6. Wheat to Houston 847 3/4, beans to Houston 1222. Texas cotton 75.20 on 1,001 bales. Good day.